Hello, loves. It's Hev back at it again with another vlog.
And it's me, Faye.
And the greatness. And the flesh. Anyways, this video is going to be a story time. Story time on how I got catfished.
And how it was there and it was funny as hell.
Three's a crowd. Alrighty. So basically what happened, I was talking to this guy.
No. First, give him a time. No, like a date. Like how long ago is this?
Oh. How long ago was it? Like 2.5 months?
Probably like 2.5 months.
It was like 2.5, 3 months ago.
Summertime, like the end of summertime.
Right. So it was, boop, fresh. Okay, so basically I was talking to this guy or whatever. We were texting for like 2 days. Hadn't met in person yet. Or I was texting for like maybe like 3-4 days. He like asked me on a date or whatever, and so I said yeah, I was feeling him. We had a great conversation. And so I was like, yeah, like, let's do this. And so go ahead.
Man, she was on FaceTime with this young man the day before. And he was definitely, what's a nice, not racial slur that I would definitely use to describe this young man?
Let's just say, he was ethnic.
He was an acquired taste. And look, guys, he's like one of those people that I would be friends with and laugh with, but wouldn't date. You feel me? But she was on FaceTime with him and she was kikiing it, like just the way he held his camera, like he would hold it like this. So probably like, I'm just like, just remember that he just always held his camera like this. Like,
he always had it set up.
No,
and
the
so,
one
yes,
time I was on the phone with him,
was,
he didn't. The one time I see,
no, bro, he was playing
not.
the game. He always had it set up.
No, that time he did not have it set up. And
he was outside.
With his dog. See,
because he was. Anyways, whatever. It'll be more clear what she's talking about in a second. Okay, so basically over the phone we were talking. He was funny, held a good conversation, whatever. And so I was like, yeah, I mean, let's go out. We decided we want to go see a movie. We see Ant-Man and the Wasp. And so I brought Faith with me because I was like, I don't know him. I don't know what's going to happen.
No, that's not what happened.
That is what happened.
I invited myself.
No, you didn't.
Could have swore I invited myself.
No, I wanted to bring you along. Oh. That was the plan from the jump, right? Remember picking out your outfit? Yeah. And so, anyways, we get there, and we're waiting or whatever. We was chilling.
How long were we waiting at it?
Like 20-30 minutes.
Don't cap.
It wasn't that long.
Don't cap.
But
we was outside for 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we went to the bathroom, went back where we were sitting at, then went inside. We was waiting for a cool 45 minutes on dude. Dude was low-key like an hour late. She gassing it. Okay.
I do think that was correct because I feel like I was that's why. Okay, so I got upset. And I texted him. I was like, I said something like, "You're late" or whatever. So I'm just gonna see with my sister. And then he was like, "Oh, I have to cancel. Sorry, whatever." And then yes, Faith.
Before she gets to this part, right? Literally. We're waiting for this dude, bro.
Oh
we're waiting.
This light is like.
We're waiting for dude. I'm literally getting impatient. I'm impatient. So at this point, I'm thinking, first of all, it's your first date. You're late. Second off, you got me waiting. Okay? Third off, dude, you knew what time, hours in advance. Why are you not here? And then he wasn't texting back, answering the phone, all that great good stuff. And I was like, man. we're about to leave him. Like, we're about to go watch the movie without him. Like, what is he doing? Like, I was like, what's going on? So first we're sitting outside waiting for him to come. So
Okay,
we're looking out. No, listen, we're looking out for his car for a cool 20 minutes, okay? Then, you know, back and forth. And then we went inside. Okay, heavens, we're framed with your part.
Okay, so I texted him that or whatever. And then he was like, I gotta cancel. It's a family emergency. And so me and Faith stood up. Oh no, we were still sitting down. We were about to get up. We were like, okay, whatever. We're finna go watch this movie.
No. She was finna text a dude like, F you ain't ish.
I was not finna do all that.
Lose
I was gonna say
number,
lose my number. Okay,
lose
that
my
is facts
number,
with the first two.
Lose my number. Like,
that
you really
was
got
it.
me messed up.
That was it. No, I was more gonna be like, lose my number. Like, that's not cool. Like, it's whatever.
She's basically trying to pop it. I was trying to tell her, keep it player. Like, what? Just be like, I got better things to do than go to the movies with you. Okay?
Anyways, so literally as we're talking about this text, we're sitting next to each other. She's on my right hand side.
Literally, she's typing.
Right. And homeboy walks up. Except
how did he approach you though?
him.
How did he approach you though? Like, how did he walk up to you?
He literally just...
How did you know his presence was there? Like, how did he make his presence known? Inform them so they get the picture.
So me and Faith are still sitting, and he literally like walks up to where we're sitting. I can't remember what did he say?
Some stupid stuff like boo.
No, something like that.
Like, haha, broke your neck.
Right. And at that point in time, he did break my neck, because I was like, who is this? Like, it was like his face and everything was the same. Definitely lied about how tall he was. Homeboy was...
How tall did he say he was?
He said he was like almost 6 foot, so like 5'10"-ish.
Meanwhile, guys, I'm tall.
She's like 5'7", 5'8".
Okay. She said he was supposed to be taller than me. Whenever she talks to somebody, I'll always ask them how tall they are. Okay? Just letting that be known. So he walk up like, oh, got you. Like, you really thought I wasn't finna come, like, laughing and stuff. Heavy looking up like, she like, I really think she into it. Like, oh, she excited her little voodoo came or whatever. And I'm just unamused because he really just had me waiting, and I really didn't want to be here in the first place. I really just came for free food.
She came for Cinnabon. That is why she came.
That's exactly why I came. The theater we went to, it was a dining theater, and then they give Cinnabon. So it was really in there, and I, like, for that whole week I was craving Cinnabon, so you know I was not finna miss that. So she look up at dude, oh my god, I'm really finna text you, like, okay. So, okay, I didn't notice. I wasn't paying attention. Let's just say I wasn't paying attention.
She wasn't paying. I was giving her all the eyes. I was giving her all the telepathic, like, sister, hello, Faith. And she was not. She was not picking up on anything.
Mainly because I wasn't looking at him. I don't know. I'm just awkward like that. Like, if it's like a new person, like, I'm not gonna look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally just gonna mind my business and be on my phone. Like, I really didn't want a third wheel from the jump. So I was like, I'm really finna be a silent third wheeler, period. So after this, can I tell the next part?
Yeah, you got that.
After this, we walk over to the
to get the tickets.
To get the tickets. So Heaven buys my ticket, because that's like the only way I'm going to buy my ticket, and I'm getting Cinnabon, like, and I'll buy my Cinnabon. So she buys my ticket. He tells her on the phone that he's gonna buy her ticket. Like, he makes this clear, okay?
Right, he was like, my mom has the discounts, like, I got you. Like, really hyping it up. And then he knew my sister was coming. He was like, oh, she can only get so many tickets, so I can't get a ticket for her or whatever, but I can get me and yours. And so going in, we already knew that. All right, go ahead.
That's why she was paying for my ticket. So we're standing at the ticket booth. They're in front of me. They're at the desk. I'm not paying for anything, so I step back.
Right. I already got your ticket. I got your ticket first.
Yeah. I look, and I just see the height difference She's a shorty Mac. But he was shorty Mac.
I'm like 5'4", 5'5".
He was a cool 5'1". 5'2", you're pushing it.
Right.
Like, and he was built like a little dude.
Like, my little brother is more built than him. My brother's 10.
Like, he was, like, built, like, really small. Like, you know, some people, like, are built like tiny people. Like, he was built like a tiny person.
He was built fragile.
You're violating.
But am I lying?
No, and then so me and Heaven are texting each other. And she's like, Faith, he lied, did it. And I'm rolling. Like, I think it's hilarious. Like,
she called him Cat Williams,
like,
doing him, roasting him. Bro, and I'm sitting there mortified, like, bro. But I want to see this movie.
No, so
I like Ant-Man, so I'm like, okay, whatever.
So tell them the other part about the tickets.
And so he walks up after I buy her ticket, and he gets his ticket, and he's starting to walk away. And so I was like, what? And he was like, he kind of just looked at me, and I was like, I thought your mom had a discount for my ticket or whatever. He was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
No, I thought you were gonna buy it first, and then he said all that.
I was like pulling out my money as I was saying that. That's what made him stop, yeah. And so then we went to go get snacks or whatever.
No! Don't skip the most important. Don't skip the funniest part. Don't skip the funniest part.
That was after the snacks.
That was not after the snacks.
That was after the snacks. Because when we hadn't started yet, so we were sit down, yes.
That was after the snacks because he did that to get the... Okay, go.
Okay. And so we walk over to go get some snacks.
My Cinnabon, because that's what I came for.
Because it's directly to the left. And y'all... So...
Order our food.
Right, order our food or whatever. I didn't get anything, but he offered to pay or whatever. And I was like, no, like, I'm cool.
He offered to pay for mine. No, he damn well he was late. No, he should have paid for my Cinnabon. Period. And then he asked the guy at the cash register, like, seeing that me and him, we were all together, he was like, are you going to pay for her? He's like, I was like, oh, you rude. You could have just simply said no. I was like, you could have simply said no.
I didn't see that.
But you did the actions. You're weird. Okay, now go to the other part. So
So after we order our food, we gotta wait for it, right? And so we go and we sit down at like some couches, and like they're not couches, they're just like little seats or whatever. And so we're sitting there, we're talking, whatever. Me and Faith are still texting each other. I'm shook, I'm annoyed, I'm frustrated, because I was really like, his personality was chill, so I was kind of just like, dang, like, you didn't have to do all that to me. You could have just been upfront from the jump, right? We could have been cool as friends. And so homeboy behind the counter says our food is ready. And y'all,
no, the way these seats was built, like, it was like this. It was a couch, but it was one of those couches where the seats are facing around, like there's like a post in the middle and the seats are like around the outside of that, so like it's all like that. So
then there's like a futon thing in the middle that was like, it's looking like how this bed is like, it's big, but like it was like curvy and stuff, so like you could sit on like the edge of it. That's basically how like the thing was.
Yeah, basically. So. And
so he says our food is ready, and so me and Faye stand up. Why does this little man?
We didn't stand up first. He just did it. He just did it.
Why does this little man hop up and he hit the Spider-Man? He crawled across.
But it was the fastest crawl of my life. I've never seen nothing like it. Have you reenacted that?
No, bro, I'm not doing that, bro.
Should I?
You gotta do it, bro. When I say that man like crawled across, like he almost flew. Like I never.
Finger.
You gotta start from back there and get a full run on him.
Okay.
Let me turn the camera a little more. Okay.
So he was like over the thing, like boosted, bro. We were like,
and he got all the way over.
He did. He did not hesitate.
Did not stumble.
He got
nothing.
He got back on his feet immediately. Like did not hesitate.
Like it was real. He's done it before. It was not his first time.
He was trained.
Right.
Professional.
So, oh my god, at that point in time, the way me and Fake looked at each other, both stopped. We were like,
I was laughing so hard. Heaven was embarrassed. I thought it was funny.
I was like,
this is not my date. I thought it was hilarious.
And so after that, me and Faith are dying, walking up to the counter. I'm trying to compose myself. She's openly laughing, like she doesn't care. So
may I just say, this was like one of the funniest experiences of my life. This is like, it got gradually funnier.
It got worse.
She think it got worse? She was like, on the day, I thought it got funnier. Because I was just sitting on the sideline, like, watching TV. Like,
right.
I was like, this is jokes. I was like, heaven. Handle that. Her face was just full of, like, she was just mortified.
Mortified. Okay. And so then we walk, get our stuff. We go to the theater. We sit down in the theater, whatever. A girl walks up. She hands us menus or whatever. And I'm like, oh, they got food. And so we order. I got chicken fingers and onion rings. And I split it with her. And so the movie started. We're watching the movie.
No, tell him what he was doing during previews. What are you capping for?
I knew it was something stupid, but what was
he? During previews, he was literally singing.
Oh my gosh,
he
bro.
was singing. You know how they had like commercials in the previews? He was singing along to every single commercial, like.
And it wasn't quiet. Like you would have thought we were in a car.
Like why do you know this by heart? Like what? So this whole thing, it was me, like just how we're sitting right now, me, Heaven, him. I'm like sitting towards the end, like of the entire row. So and meanwhile we're at the top. So he doing all that yelling and stuff. People got kids in there. He yelling. He cussing, acting as it dang fool. Heaven's like, shh, be quiet. Like,
oh, he was banging, but like, I can't even call it banging because he's so little and fragile. It wasn't intimidating. It was funny. He was saying on phoneme, but he was like,
me and him were saying, on phoneme, great.
But the way he did it was just funny. I can't even. There's no other words for that. It was just funny. Turn on the light because it's getting dark. But anyways, so then we're watching a movie or whatever, and as we're watching it, I'm trying to eat my food. I'm trying to enjoy my food.
That she split with me. Meanwhile, those chicken strips and those onion rings, fire. Plus I have my cinnamon. Fire.
Right.
I was heavenly up in there.
And so he grabs my arm and he puts it around himself, and I'm showing you exactly what he did. So imagine you grubbing, you doing you. He was like, and I just want to say, I mean, fellas, if that's your girl, that's your girl. Like, cuddling goes both ways.
But no.
But for me to be me and this man the first time, and that's what he did.
And he was definitely small.
And he was that small. I was like, no, I'm going to finish this food. And so then he got like a little attitude with me, and he was so little. Like, when you sit down in the seat, like, usually, like, you ain't got much room to scoop. You got, a little bit of room. He was so little, he moved to the other half of his seat. Because he was mad at me. Do y'all understand that?
What movie did we watch?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It was a good movie.
It was. He moved to the other half of his seat. And he didn't want to talk to me. But it was cool, because I didn't want to talk to him either. So I was watching the movie or whatever, and so he kept on trying to bother me. He kept on trying to kiss me and stuff. And I didn't want to kiss him, for obvious reasons. And two, it's like, this is my first time meeting you. Why are you trying to be all up in my mouth? Like, it's kind of gross. And so he was trying to kiss me, whatever. I'm not kissing him. And so he gets mad again. But then he starts, like, bothering. He's, like, trying to tickle me at this point. And so he's like poking my, I wasn't gonna actually do it. He's like poking my side and like going like this and then like being like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you talking? Like messing with my hand. And I swear to God,
Hey guys, P.S. She gets very agitated quickly. More than me. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
And when she gets agitated, she yells immediately. Like,
I don't yell. My voice gets
like,
an
bro,
octave.
stop! Like, what the fuck are you
My
doing?
voice gets an octave louder, yes. But I don't yell.
A few octaves.
Anyways, and so he keeps on touching me, doing the most or whatever. And so I was like, I'm gonna just talk to my sister. Except if you remember, we never actually talked during the movie.
I thought it was hilarious.
Right, I just kept like facing towards her, like, bro.
She was facing towards me, making faces like she needed help. And it's like, bro, I'm eating my food. Leave me alone.
That's how I felt, bro. I'm eating my food. Leave me alone.
I literally, I told her, she's like, Faith, help me. I did this.
She did do that.
I kept doing that.
That
to
was
her.
so disrespectful. I remember that.
I was like, still there.
Right.
They're gonna mess up my home.
And
Like,
so,
I was enjoying the movie.
anyways, I'm watching the movie and he keeps trying to touch me or whatever. And so I went like this with my hands. I crossed my legs and then I was like more facing her. And then I would say like halfway through the movie he just chilled out and he left me alone. And then like towards the end of the movie, he's like texting. And then as soon as the previews start, or sorry, not the previews, the credits start, he's on the phone with his mom and he's like, oh, I can't take you guys home. My dog peed everywhere. And that was the exact face that was made. I was like, okay. It was kind of one of those things. It was like, I didn't want you to take me home just because it was like...
It was okay, like a... And when you said,
Right.
I wish you really had a family emergency.
Yes, I kept on saying that.
Because when he lied and said that he had a family emergency just to like see what she would do, like at the beginning, she's like, I wish she really, she whispered me in the movie like, I wish she had a family emergency. It was funny. The whole time I was really like, heaven, keep that over there.
Anyways, but yeah, no, he was like, oh, sorry, I can't take you home or whatever. But like she said, it was kind of one of those things like, I didn't want you to take me home, so it was cool.
His whole fit was bummy. Can I add that? Bummy. You always talking about buzz down, bummy. Thrift store. Hand me down.
I feel like the thrift store is a little better.
He was wearing star joggers, bro. Any and everybody knows the stereotypical trait of a dude who wears star joggers. Just let that sink in. Just sink in. What kind of shoes was he wearing? You remember?
I remember they were dusty. I remember that because I was
Like,
like, bro, you didn't want to clean your shoes before you stepped out. Like, I remember that.
I feel like there were some horses, but some old horses.
I don't think they were horses. I think they were ones.
Maybe
I
either
can't
horses,
remember.
either horses or ones.
Right. I don't know. But yeah, so me and Faith quickly ducked off. We were like, or I was trying to get her. We were like trying to speed walk out of there. So we like, once we was over, like dip. Like don't say we don't talk. Just cool. It was good. I see you when I see you.
Never, hopefully.
Right. We was out of there. And that's exactly how that happened. We really did duck off. We got ghosts. Yeah, and then that night he was texting me. He was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I can't wait to see you again. He was like, I'm so sad you didn't kiss me. You wouldn't let me kiss you, all this other stuff. Then the next day was like blowing up my phone. Like, when can I see you?
What did you say about the way you smelled? It was happy rolling.
It was something so like cringy. What did he say? I can't remember. What did he say? It was really cringy. It was something.
Something like it was weird.
It was so cringy. It was like, it's something I imagine a serial killer would say to you before they kill you. You know, like your skin smells so sweet and supple, like a fresh cherry blossom. Like,
no, this is the thing. Honestly, he was funny, like hilarious. Like if he was my age, like, we would be best of friends type. Like, don't you think? He acted like a male version of me plus one notch.
I would say 2
Am I
notches.
right?
He did a lot.
Alright? Yeah. It was just to the point, like, that 2 notches just made it, like,
It's a little unbearable.
extra, yeah, like, extra and unbearable. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm gonna cool down, but in the movies, causing the disruptions. Like, and there's families in there, he was cussing. I'm like, bro,
Trying
cool
to
it.
bang.
Like, really?
Alright. Oh, so then I just was not responding to him, nothing. And so then, I don't know how it I think it was, I can't remember, but his sister texted me or called me. Oh, she FaceTimed me. She was driving. She FaceTimed me and she was like, hey, my brother was wondering, like, why aren't you talking to him? Why aren't you calling him or whatever? And I was like, oh, y'all are weird. Like, why'd you have to give your sister my number? Like, if I clearly wasn't responding, like, I think maybe I didn't want to talk, you know? Like, and so anyways, I did text him after that, though, because I was like, if you're doing too much or whatever. And I told him, I was like, you lied about your height. I think I actually have the text still. I went very much in on him. Let's just say I got down to the nitty gritty. I was like,
Nitty gritty, itty bitty titty.
I told him everything. I was like, bro, you made me put my arm around, or tried to make me put my arm around you. Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, I went in on him.
Basically, she roasted boy.
Right. And then he left me on red. He didn't respond. And then like 2 days later, he texted me. He was like, wow, you're such a queen. I really thought we were gonna work. Like, I really like you. All this other stuff. And was like, I'm never gonna find anyone like you. And all this just simpy stuff, whatever. Yeah. But then, like, yo, it was like 2 weeks ago. He hit me up on Snapchat. And I was like, why'd you hit me up? And he was like, he said something like, oh, I just want to say, like, you were pretty. Something like that. I was like, But yeah.
I thought it was funny. I had a great time that night. I was literally
we
laughing.
had some bomb juice. We did those teas we got. Shit, it was good. Yeah, so that's story time, ladies and gents. You know, like, comment, subscribe.
All that in a bag of chips.
Yeah, tell your friends about it because they want to know.
They want to know.
They need to know, honestly.
Enlighten them.
And then with that being said, as always, thanks for keeping it heavenly.